Hello guys, and welcome to this tutorial on liquid drum and bass Reese's. This is a song I'm working on right now, and I put in a Reese patch I made a couple of days ago, and I thought it was interesting to share with you guys. So yeah, the Reese patch that I'm gonna show you how to make is coming up right here. Enjoy! And so on and so forth. Please excuse the horrible drum work on this one. Okay. I've already copied the notes into a blank template. Actually, these are just leftover effects units. Okay. So I set the tempo to 170. It's a classic drum and bass tempo, and here are the notes. So let's get started. I'll pull up a Thor and initialize it, and then drag in the notes so we can actually hear something. These are the notes. Let me just deactivate the click because it's really annoying. Water. Okay, let's get started on this patch. The first oscillator is going to be a phase modulation oscillator. For the first one, I'll use the first setting. For the last one, for the second one, the last setting, and turn the phase modulation amount to 0. Well, that really does nothing except create a sine wave. Then I use the amp. Then I'll use the amp envelope and turn the decay and the sustain all the way up, so we get a nice consistent sound. And then I'll add a second oscillator. And I think I'll just go with something like this to tune them a bit. Just give some high end to the sound. I know I have the filter on, but yeah, I'll use that right now. Actually, I think I'm going to set it to 18 or 12. I think I'll go with 12. Because we don't want that much filtering, we just want a smooth little filter there. I'll use the LFO1 to modulate the frequency of the filter. And if you're doing fast drum and bass LFOs, the general rule with the Thor is this. Use negative amounts if you want on-beat synchronization, and use positive amount if you want off-beat synchronization. So let me just demonstrate that. I'll turn on the tempo sync and set the rate to 1/8. Actually, let me just turn off all modulation sources. So you can hear this is perfectly on beat. Now if I put the amount to something positive, it sounds offbeat, so I'm gonna leave that at negative. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so this is this done. Next thing I will do is open up a stereo imager and then set that to solo high band. And the stereo imager can also be used for high pass filtering. Just as a little side note here, a high pass filter, let's just say this is not an equalizer curve but a filtering curve. It does not go like a square, like it doesn't go down, but it goes smoothly like this, maybe. So this would be a high pass filter. Well, just imagine if you have this as a high pass filter and you set it to like 500 Hertz, really everything below 500 Hertz will be cut to an absolute 0. It will not just be filtered by, for example, 12 decibels up here, but it will be actually absolutely cut to 0. And this is exactly what we want to do, because this entire Thor patch up here is the high pass portion of the patch we're building right now. So I filtered this out, and now I think I will add some reverb to that to give it some more space. This preset that comes with the reverb is actually pretty good. It's called Warm Plate. Just turn the decay down a little bit, because with basses you always want short decays. And turn the dry wet to a quarter, maybe 2/3, 1/3, I mean. Just get the sound you're happy with. Okay. Now for the smooth massaging low end, I'll create a maelstrom, initialize that as well, and deactivate the filters. Now you'll see that the maelstrom already comes with a sine wave. So I will just copy the notes over to the maelstrom and turn the oscillator down by 1 or 2 octaves. Really smooth. Okay, I think I'll give both these basses some attack just to make sure they're not conflicting with anything and there's no clicking. Now this is absolutely smooth. Add some blues or jazz chords to that, and yeah, I'll just pull up the example once more. And there's this Netsky-like sound everybody seems to enjoy so much right now. So yeah, I hope you learned something from that. I hope you enjoyed that. Leave any questions you might have in the comment section below, and talk to you guys later.